This is going to be March the 10th, 2024, at 7 p.m. Let's stand by saying the Pledge of Allegiance. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Roll call, please.
Donahue.
Here.
Cottingham.
Here.
Eichen.
Yes.
Gage.
Here.
Mills.
Here.
Trevino.
All right. Everybody's got the minutes from last month in your packet. You needed approval of the minutes.
Make motion, accept the minutes.
Got a motion by Donahue to accept the minutes as printed. Do we have a second? I'll second. Second by Gage. All those in favor, aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, the ayes have it. Correspondence. Anybody got any correspondence?
No.
All right, so we have a letter here from the Department of the Treasury. State and local fiscal recovery funds, initial response, recoupment for non-submission of compliance reports. Action required, state and local fiscal recovery funds, initial notice of recoupment for non-submission of compliant records by the village of Shipman. The village has failed to submit multiple reports on use of funds that are required under the state and local fiscal recovery funds. The U.S. Department of Treasury has sent Shipman Town multiple notices of non-submission and non-compliance, and Shipman L has failed to remedy the non-compliance. According to the Treasury, it is notifying Shipman that it is initiating recoupment of all SLRF funds disbursement to Shipman, Illinois, per 31 CFR 35.10. Without receiving any of the required reports, the Treasury is unable to determine whether award funds have been used in compliance with the FRF Financial Assistance Agreement to date. Please carefully review all the information set forth in this initial notice of recoupment for non-submission of compliance reports to understand Shipman's options for avoiding recoupment and responding to this notice. So I believe, is this the COVID money?
Yes.
So we need to get reports to them in regards to the COVID money. There is a couple links here. This needs to be done within 60 calendar days upon receipt of this notice.
And we just received that today.
And we just received this today. All right.
Yeah, you might want to talk to Sam Boy about that too, because I know he's had some conversations with the Department of Treasury as well for similar things, not specifically that issue, but other issues, so we might have a good point of contact.
Okay.
So it's that time again. Everybody has a statement of economic interest that needs to be filled out and returned to the clerk for the county, Pete Duncan. Everybody has one of those in their packet.
If you fill them out and give them to me before you leave tonight, I'll make sure they get to the courthouse.
The Illinois Municipal League Risk Management Association, February 7th, 2025. Thank you for your membership in the Illinois Municipal League Risk Management Association. We're writing to request your assistance in obtaining important information regarding payroll for the municipality. The 2024 payroll audit was due to our office by January 31st, 2025.
That goes along with
These were-
So this goes along with the stuff from last month.
the, yeah, the IEPA, or not the IEPA, but the employment security
The employment security. Okay.
audit, yeah.
Anybody have any questions on that? Oops, sorry. Got a letter from Jersey County Rural Water, dear valued customer. In December, the Illinois Commerce Commission approved a 27.82% increase to the rates for water from our current supplier, Illinois American Water Company. The board members of Jersey County Rural Water Company Incorporated are also customers of JCRW, as they take these rate increases very seriously. Despite our efforts to fight the increase, we are forced to raise our rates to cover the expenses this causes. The increase from Illinois American Water Company to JCRW took effect January 1, 2025. The rate increase that we will must pass on will take effect on your water bill due March 15th of 2025. So I spoke with Dawn earlier today. She called Jersey County Rural Water, and we didn't actually get a breakdown of what our cost is because we're not like a normal paying customer. We buy in bulk. So what we're going to do is we're going to need to have a special meeting later on in the month when we have the figures so that we can say, okay, this is what the water rate is going to have to go up to so that we can charge and that we're not absorbing the increase. Yeah, so I have quite a few things going this month. I know I have the 24th open. Is everybody available on the 24th?
Monday?
Yep.
It's 2 weeks from today.
Good, 2 weeks from today, that'll give Dawn time to get with Jersey County Rural Water, get all the stuff that we need. We can see what our cost is gonna be and get the breakdown.
7 o'clock.
Yeah. I would say sooner, but
6
7 o'clock probably works for everybody.
Yes.
It's fine.
Okay,
3:24, 7.
you making that motion, Brian?
7 o'clock on your board.
I'll go second.
Make a motion to have a special meeting on the water rates, March 24th, 7 o'clock.
So I got a motion by Donahue that we're gonna have a special meeting for water rates on March 24th at 7 o'clock. Do I have a second? Got a second by Eichen. All those in favor, aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, the ayes have it. The other thing that's in there, this is the bill from Timewell where Paulie went up and got that in regards to that issue that took place on Parish Street. And if you look there at the T was $176.33. That was the piece that we decided we didn't need and that we took action and told Paul that we would buy our stuff from the county. So, and told him to send it back. So that is there in writing for you all to see, that all that was ordered from Timewell. There was discussion on that last month or the month before. And that the county did not carry that, so that was set like it is. Any questions on that? Mr. Mills, do you?
No.
Okay. You're the one that brought that to our attention.
The pipe dumped out pretty often, or awful close, they could put that key in once used it.
That shouldn't have them send it back.
Along with the notice that we got from Jersey County Rural Water, when I went out to print off our water bill from them and to see if I could get like a breakdown of the last several bills. They had a notice pop up that there were lost water bills in St. Louis post office. So all of their water bills got lost for the second time, I think it says.
So it says, lost water bills in the St. Louis Post Office, March 7, 2025, March 25th, or 2025 bills were mailed 2/26/25 and are lost to St. Louis Post Office yet again. Call 1-800-ASK-USPS to register your complaint. So you can view your bill online on the website or call them so that your total is due by March the 15th.
So I went online and pulled our bill and it was in the packet for you guys to review it. So it was on a big piece instead of a small card in case you guys missed it.
And that's not us posting it, that's Jersey County if you all want to see that. So, all those people that are on Facebook that want to claim that, that's all on the village. All right. Old business. I don't see anything under old business. Reports. Finance report. Everybody's got a copy of the bills in front of them that was printed?
There was one hammer bill, I think, in there that was $23 or $25, but last month it was $140 something. I just didn't know why it was so much less this month. There's something. I'll show you, was that lining or something? It's kind of weird. Just those two, I'm just curious.
Okay, the only thing I can do is see if we can track down this looks like it's for a pole. For just like one of our protection poles, is what they're calling it. So I can look and see
Just checking.
the meter. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, just
Okay.
why it's so much cheaper. I mean, not quite as cheaper, but.
It's not in here, it's right here because it's not on the list.
Okay, so we have a bill that needs to be added to the list. It is for farm and home, and this is for paint and for flags for Julie locates. Total is $112.89. Anybody else got any questions on the bills that's printed?
No,
Make a motion to pay bills.
with the addition of the.
With the addition of
Well,
farm and home?
yeah, we're gonna pay that bill. It's only 23. I'm just curious why it was higher last month.
Well, no, I mean, with the addition of.
Yeah,
the
addition
Oh,
of
with
farm
the,
and
yeah,
home.
with farm.
For
and home, yeah.
$112.89. So I got a motion by Donahue to accept the bills as printed with the addition of the $112.89 for farm and home. Got a second by Trevino. Let's roll call that.
Donahue,
Yes.
Cottingham,
Yes.
Eichen,
Yes.
Gage,
Yes.
Mills,
Yeah.
Trevino.
Yes. Can I ask you a question? So I don't see a payment on here to you. You guys bill us every month, or do you bill us like quarterly, or how is that done?
So it's in the last 2 months, and this is the third one I've been paid.
Okay.
This is the third month you have not been paid?
Thanks for coming.
Do you,
No worries.
you don't by chance have a copy of the statements? I can do it. Can you get it? Sure. Okay.
Email it to me, and I'll get it printed out.
So with that, can we get a motion that we get Todd paid for his hours that he has put in? I know it's what, $500 retainer, and then whatever we go above the retainer.
I'll make a motion, get Todd paid.
So we got a motion by Eichen to get Todd paid. He's gonna send a copy of the invoices to us.
How many months is that for? 3 months.
3.
Yes, sir.
So do we have a second?
Second.
Got a second by Gage.
3 months.
December, January, February.
That's more than things. Like,
What's that?
like,
All right, let's roll call that.
Donahue,
Yes.
Cottingham. Eichen,
Yes.
Gage,
Yes.
Mills,
yes.
Trevino.
Yes.
Okay, so as soon as you get them to me, we will get you paid as well, Todd. Thank you. All right, anybody got anything else on the bills? Approval of the financial report. Everybody's got a copy of that in front of you? Do we have a motion to accept the financial report?
I'll make a motion.
Got a motion by Trevino to accept the financial report. We have a second.
Yes.
Got a second by Donahue. All those in favor, aye. All those opposed, the ayes have it. All right. Anybody got anything for the cemetery committee?
When I was on the board several years ago, we had a gentleman come down from the state on the cemetery oversight committee. Just, we had to, Jennifer went through, had to relocate stuff. We were behind paying that then. And then last Monday, I got a call from Paul and Loren, Illinois Department of Financial Professional Regulations Cemetery Oversight Division, and our license expired 8/31/24. And I tried, the email she had wasn't any good, so I called her back Wednesday. No reply. Called her back again this morning, no reply, so.
Would you say her name was Paula Malone?
Paula Malone. I got a phone number I can get it on. I'll try to call her. Gave her my email address.
I'll probably be here all day tomorrow doing some
Well,
catch-up stuff, so.
I mean, no sense in you calling her. She won't answer mine. She's not gonna answer yours. I'll just keep trying to get a hold of her, but.
I might
We
have
need-
some
we need
other
to-
contact information in
Yeah, we
there
need
for
to
the
check in
oversight
there and
committee.
see, I'm not sure what the fee was.
When did you see that lapse? In
8/31/24. And I think it's paid, I think it's a 3 or 4 year deal. Every 3 or 4 years you have to keep it up.
Yeah, I remember Jennifer went out there
And she
and
had to do some stuff.
did a lot
Get
of
some,
research and
Yeah,
had to know who was buried in what
right.
lot and everything like that. Okay.
That's almost impossible. It's a lot of grades.
Yeah, yeah, we did all we could do, you know, she needed that.
All right, yeah, we'll definitely,
I'll just keep
even
trying
if
to
we
get ahold
get
of
hold of the professional regulation
Yeah.
board and go that way and see what we need to do to get that done.
Other than that, that's all.
So once we find that out, we can do it one of two ways. We can either get a consensus that we pay whatever the cost of that is so that that is up and current, or we can talk about that on the meeting on the 24th.
I'll see what our options are and if I get hold of them.
Okay.
fine or anything for being, I don't know. late.
I'm sure if we gotta have a license, there's gonna be a cost incurred to do that. All right, so let's add that to the agenda on the 24th, and hopefully you'll have spoke with somebody and
Yeah,
got
Dawn,
an
if you
answer.
find something with some contact info, let me know and I'll call them.
Okay. Anybody else got anything for the cemetery?
Was there any cemetery or mowing bids?
It's on new business. Anybody got anything for health and safety? Anybody got anything for the Park Association? I don't see anybody here. It's been, 2 months now since somebody's been here for the Park Association. Todd, the last time we had a meeting after you was here, they was gonna have a meeting with the museum and the Park Association and see what they wanted to kind of do. They had some ideas, and we're just kind of,
Yeah, Randy Dar mentioned something to me about 2 months ago. I haven't heard from him since.
okay,
He said they were still talking
okay.
about
So
it. Wait till-
if they've got a solution or an idea, we'll wait for them to bring it to us, and then we'll pass that on to you if that's okay. Okay? Anybody else got anything for the Park Association?
Pause.
Pause.
Sorry. The cemetery oversight, I might be able to do the licensing online, so I will search more into that and get back to you. Sorry.
Good job.
No, good job. Anybody got anything for the Park Association? Nobody's here to represent them. Okay, streets and sidewalks? Do we have anything for streets and sidewalks? Water and sewer? The only thing that I know for the water and sewer is that we'll have the meeting on the 24th and see what our options are as far as what we need to raise our water bill and this and that, so that we can pay our water bill to Jersey County Rural Water. All right, maintenance.
There's about 95 septic tanks gotta be pumped out this year. Are we gonna use bigger ones?
What's that?
Septic pump outs,
Uh-huh.
there's about 95 tanks. Are we gonna use bigger ones, or are we gonna go with somebody else, or?
Do we know what they're gonna charge us?
Not yet, I didn't, know if we can go bigger. So we can go with it.
I think they take very good care of us. I would say, kind of see what they would charge us to do that.
Okay, I can have the number for the county board. Kate Gleason's gonna be here Wednesday. But the RPC is the water tower for the boat selling the boat.
All right, hang on. Kate's coming Wednesday, and what's Kate gonna do? Kate's from the Illinois EPA, for those of you that don't know who Kate is.
We're gonna start the sewer plant, check all lift stations, and then 40 manholes.
So she's gonna inspect out there
Yeah. It's our 5
sewer
year
plant and make sure that what we've said we've been doing, that we're doing. And she's gonna go around and check all of the lift stations.
Yep, and then 40 manholes.
And 40 manholes?
Yep.
So our lift station's in good
Yep, all work.
operating condition,
I washed them down Friday.
okay?
But then the RPC at the water tower has to inspect
Hang on, let's do this one at a time. And then 40
40 manholes.
manholes, do we know which ones they are?
No,
Hopefully it's ones that we have access to and that aren't,
6 inches under asphalt.
yeah.
Yeah, hopefully.
And you got a map of where all of the
168 and a half are.
manholes are? Okay. All right, so Kate will be here Wednesday. Dwight's gonna be here, I assume, with you to go through the inspection,
Yes.
okay? All right. Now we're ready for what do you got at the water tower?
The RPC backflow preventer.
RPZ,
Yeah, it has to be inspected every year.
okay?
Local plumbing to do it, it's $275, and they either have to be paid before they do it, or the day of they do it.
$275?
Yeah.
Okay. So the backflow preventer at the water tower needs to be inspected. I know last year, was it last year they did all that work, tore all that stuff out
January 9th.
and replaced it all so that that could be done. So that is something that we're required by the EPA to have done. So there's a certification or something in there showing where it has been signed off by a plumber or whatever they call themselves, a contractor. So.
Or can we do a consensus on it? You can do a consensus.
So can we get a consensus to get that paid before Kate gets here? Because God forbid that she want to go to the water tower and do that and that not be signed off on.
Yeah. Pretty good.
You said it's 250?
275. So we in agreement of that? Yes? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Call and get that set up ASAP, please.
Yep.
Okay, and we'll put that on. Get a motion then. All right, Jacob, sorry, go ahead.
Okay, and then we're getting some more sewer lines along Carnival Road, Schultz Street, Nell Street, down to the lift station on Carnival Road, and then some to the east side of town to start with. Loveless Jetting is gonna do that for us.
So they did a little bit of it, and what was they able to come up with?
There was about 10 foot of solid, it was just completely plugged up over there on from Long Street to Young Lane. That now I haven't been having to pump it since I've been here, so.
That's a plus.
Yeah, that's been pretty nice. The fire hydrant on 16 in Carnival Road, top of it's busted. I got the valve shut off and it's still leaking a little bit, so I have to replace it or it's going to continue to leak.
I'd say the one day I went by there, it was, well, and you was there trying to get it shut down and this and that, it was leaking pretty good, so.
And I need some Seaman and Keating street signs, Henry street signs, and then at least 6 street sign posts.
I didn't hear a word you said, I'm sorry.
Street signs
Uh-huh.
for Seaman and Keating, and then Henry Street, and then 6 like street sign posts for signs that have been knocked down or ran over, and
So you just need the post
then 3 signs.
and the signs? Let me check, because we're working on that on the 911 board.
Okay.
We're trying to get signs made for places where they're faded and this and that, because it's that time where, time to start replacing that. So let me see what I can do on getting some signs or what it would cost to
Okay.
get some signs put on with an order.
And then for all the potholes in town, at least one load of cold patch. Now that it's warmer weather, and we start doing that, 'cause I don't really have enough shot anymore, so. Get some, not get some, I'll put you guys.
So can we get a consensus to get a load of cold patch delivered to the shop to fill in some of the potholes that we have here in town?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yep. Okay. Get that ordered.
Okay. And then 3 confined space signs for the lift, the main lift stations.
The what was it?
3 confined space signs
Okay.
for the main lift station. Just 'cause they're supposed to have them, and I know I'm gonna hear all about it again Wednesday, but that way it's at least out there. Don't get them out there for you guys, but.
So they're supposed to be posted there, we don't have any.
Yeah,
Is there certain criteria that we have to follow, just say,
it's just gotta be posted basically. And I mean, really, she'll probably want us to eventually put a fence up, some sort of fence around it, but as long as we have a sign, that'll please her for now to where the fence ain't necessary, but she wants, last time she wanted the confined space signs and I forgot about it. But like I said, I'm sure I'll hear about it Wednesday.
Alright, so it sounds like we need to order 3 confined space signs.
Yeah,
I got that covered.
You got that covered? Can you have that tonight? Okay, great. Alright, what else you got, Jacob?
and then 3 key doorknobs for the office, so I don't have to keep climbing over the wall.
Need what?
3 key doorknobs for Dawn's office, Amanda's office, and the other office, so I don't have to keep climbing over the wall, so I'm knocking.
I called and left a message for him to call me back so I can get a price from him
Okay.
to what it would cost to get the keys made for the doors that we have. I tried to be proactive, but he didn't call me back.
It's fine.
You got a cell phone?
I do.
So if you wanna add that on to Thursday, or, the 24th. Yeah, and I know that we had a situation where there was some people in here and that they had ravaged through some of the stuff because we wasn't able to secure the doors, so. Also, I guess we need to find out, I forget the gentleman's name, is it Eichen that's in Jerseyville? Get the combinations to these vaults. And if we're gonna have something like that, shut them, lock them, you know, so that we don't have people messing around with them or, you
Lock
know,
themselves in
God
there.
forbid, get locked in one.
Where's our little ball at? That little one? Where's it at? Just
Probably
down
still
the
over
road?
there, isn't it?
No, there's, in the thing in here.
No, he's talking about the one we used to have in
Back room or
the
that?
back room over at the old town hall.
The gun safe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's over there in the,
You haven't moved it out of there yet?
gotta have something to move with.
Big.
Is that building still for rent?
That one over there?
Yeah.
Nope. And what, 2 meetings ago, did we not say that, we
2 or
was
3
not
meetings.
bringing that out?
I believe it was November.
I said no.
What's that?
I was asked today about it.
Yeah.
No.
Too much risk.
Yep, too much liability.
So I wasn't at the last meeting, and there's a Kyle that asked about the town hall to buy it.
What, Kyle? Well, wait a minute, it wasn't that Kyle. Oh, Kyle Rupert,
Kyle
yeah.
Rupert.
Yeah, I never heard, he was gonna talk to Brandon after the meeting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he never did contact me or
Never did.
Okay, well, I just want to get it
anything with,
unloaded.
yeah.
Talked like he was interested.
Yeah, he talked after the meeting, but
That was it, huh?
Were you guys gonna put bids up for that, or
what's that?
on selling it? From the November meeting, I thought, like, so I was gonna come in, you guys were just gonna do a sealed bid.
I went and talked to Harmon's to see what it would cost to do like a auction on it, and it's gonna cost a minimum $1,500 just for them to advertise. So for $1,500, we could get a couple dumpsters and push it in and
Right.
haul it away and be done with it and just put rock there and have a parking lot. Because you get somebody that comes in, and, you know, you don't make no money off of it, then you're out to $1,500.
Right.
So that's what that was. We're just gonna check into that. All right, anything else, Jacob?
All I got,
What's that?
all I got.
Done? All right. All right, new business, discussion and possible action on the cemetery mowing bids for, 2025. Don, do you have the mowing bids? All right, John Gonzalez bid, is that a $6.99 per
Yep.
cut? Still pending last payment for last cut November.
Amanda says she has your check and your 1099. She was supposed to get a hold of you. I texted her right before the meeting.
Okay. That's just proof of insurance, whatever.
Second bid from Dar Mowing. Following bid will consist of mowing, trimming, and blowing off graves. The Shipman Cemetery by the Lake from April 1st, 2025 to October 30th, 2025. The bid will consist of a yearly contract per month payment. Jason Dar, insured with Moore Mutual in Medora. 7 monthly payments, April through October of 2425, to be paid monthly to Jason Dar. Or we can do per mow at $7.55 per mow. So 2425 at 7, looking roughly at what, 16,000. John, what's your $6.99?
$6.99.
That's per cut for both sides.
Yeah, I went $51 cheaper than what you guys agreed to last year. I didn't know if anybody was gonna come in, you know, or I didn't know if the board had the option of going with a higher rate, you know, over previous services, or whether you always wanted the lowest.
Okay. The third bid is White Lakes Lodge Ltd. Parish Lawn Care. They offer a overall bid of $675 in total per mow of the entirety of the Shipman Cemetery, including bank snitches, raised grave lots, remaining cemetery grounds.
Where's that from?
Jerseyville.
That's me.
Okay.
So that's Abby Parish. Sorry, Abby, I'm terrible with
No,
names.
you're fine, sir. I do it with my brother. We've been mowing for about 13 years now. And we mow 2 other cemeteries, one in Carrollton and one in Otterville.
Okay.
Are they as big as ours?
The Carrollton one's much bigger, and the Otterville one's about half the size. Maybe a little smaller than half.
That's not kill.
So I have a letter of recommendation from John Quint, the cemetery board chairman, Abby and
My brother Quinn.
Quinn,
Yes, sir.
sorry, have been mowing, I should be able to read this because it's about as good as my handwriting. Mowing Carrollton Cemetery for 3 years. They do an outstanding job. It's on the 16-acre Carrollton Cemetery, so I would say, yeah, that's probably a pretty good size cemetery. So we have Parish Lawn Care at $675. We have Dar Mowing at $24.25 monthly, and we have Gonzalez at $6.99 per cut. So I think if I recall last year, we went with the lowest bid for mowing. Because I believe last year you guys had put a bid in as well. Anybody want to see these? It's a copy of the insurance and
I mean, most years for that. Drop.
Do you know how many mows we had a year, John?
You know, usually most seasons 22 to 28. Depending, like the one we decided on this cut right before Thanksgiving, just to make it look nice for, you
Yeah.
know, the holidays and whatnot. But it's kind of at your guys' discretion. Sometimes the month of July, you don't cut anything, you know, hit or miss.
Average ballpark would be 24.
Somewhere around there, I would guess. You guys are more, yeah. Like the one like the October, I think was only
No, it's not.
like
Close.
one grass cutting or something like that.
I was just saying, you start getting into October and November,
Right.
it's like one, and then July and August if you're hot.
John, you still live in town?
You know, I'm outside of town, but yeah, behind the old deer farm.
Okay.
Item 7, you said.
Well, I think we need to stay with John since he's here in town and he did such an excellent job last year for us. Kept everything loaded up, cleaned up.
okay. My
That's my
only
opinion.
question is, last year we had to go with the lowest bid. So you're talking 16,200 to 16,776 at 24 mowings.
Yeah.
Coach is a little bit higher.
You what?
The coach is a little bit higher, Mr. Carr.
Yeah, he's
That's basketball coach.
right.
18,000, 16,000. $2,000. Low bid.
So you have anywhere from $16,200 to $18,120 on the average of doing 24 mows.
You brought up we had to take the lowest bid last year. Was there anything that was saying that we had to do that, or did we just do that? Have we always done that? Just asking. I mean,
That
I haven't
was,
been on board in a few years, so I didn't know if we.
that was what we was told is that the lowest bid.
Who told us?
Todd,
Todd, you tell us that.
The city has an obligation to take the lowest responsible bidder. So if you're not going to take the lowest numerical bid, you have to give a clear description of why you're not taking the lowest numerical bid. The reasons, and you have to put it in the record. That was the same advice I gave the council last year too. And anybody could ask me that.
So if you change or something, can we do like a 3-month review, 4-month review over their job that they've done if we have
You
complaints?
do it a yearly.
yeah, you're bidding it on a,
Yearly basis.
I think that's what you advertised for.
Yep.
Yeah.
See the figures.
Do what?
Yeah.
Coach.
Well, that's what we.
What do you guys think?
That's what we're mandated to do, that's what we need to do.
That's what we've always done.
Yeah, so.
I'd like to stay with Johnny, but
So that,
Me too.
That's what we do.
Huh?
That's what we
Be
need
nice.
to do. That's what we have to do.
No, but none of us is even gonna be here for this next time. I mean, we're not even gonna have enough to have a quorum.
I understand.
That's what's sad. We're making decisions for somebody that's not even here to even be on the board.
I agree with 100%.
Thank you.
I mean, if we're mandated that we're supposed to do it by the lowest bidder, then that's what we need to do.
if our boss manager says that,
I'm
that's
just
kind of
telling
dumb.
you what the law says. If that's law, that's
I know,
law,
like,
that's
we're-
what we gotta do.
I don't want to wear shiny bracelets.
So, I say we go with the lowest bidder.
so I got a motion that will hire, see what happens when you get old. White Lakes Lodge Ltd, Parish Lawn Care, to mow the cemetery for this year at a cost of $675 per mow. Got a second?
Yeah.
Second. Motion by Cottingham, second by Mills. Let's roll call that, please.
Donahue,
Yes.
Cottingham,
Yes.
Eichen,
Yes.
Gage,
Yes.
Mills.
Yeah.
Trevino.
Alrighty, ma'am, you're hired.
Thank you.
Well, alright, I'm gonna skip the second one under new business. Let's go to the third one, discussion and possible action on the sewer line cleaning. So, like Jacob said, Loveless has been in here. We had them come in to see what was in the line over there around Young Lane and all of that. They are gonna come back, they're gonna do it, as he said, from Carlinville Road across, and they're gonna go to the school and shoot up, up towards Dan Barnett's, correct? Up towards the railroad track?
Yes.
So, they are gonna be doing that. Anybody got any questions on that? And you're not having to babysit the manhole right now and pump it out since?
haven't had to pump it since I've been here, so, and I was having to pump it every day and when it rained, all day long. So, that's been quite nice.
Okay. All right, so anybody got any questions on that? Do what?
It was on the agenda, so do you want to motion to?
So I got a hold of you guys, some of you that I could get a hold of when we needed that done. So got a majority of yous. We need a motion. It was $1,800 for a day. $300 for the first hour, $200 for every hour after that.
Yeah, we can do 8 hours, which comes out.
So for an 8 hour, it was like $1,800.
$1,700.
So he's come, he's done whatever.
We've done from basically from Dan Barnett's to Schultz Street.
Alright, so Barnett's to Schultz Street, and he only charged us, what, $300 for that?
Yeah, $300.
Alright. So we need a motion on that that we'll have them in here to do that for 8 hours, and hopefully that'll cover all of the lines that they're experiencing issues with at this time.
I'll make a motion.
Got a motion by Cottingham to have that done by Loveless out of Carlinville for $1,800. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by whoever you want to pick. Trevino's fine. Use whoever. I'm just kidding. Let's roll call that.
Donahue,
Yes.
Cottingham.
Yes.
My head is just every month. Eichen,
Yes.
Gage,
Yes.
Mills,
Yes.
Trevino.
Yes.
And that's up to 1,800.
Yes, ma'am. All right. Last thing under new business, discussion and possible action regarding evaluation and raises of our employees. Jacob, when was the last time you had a raise?
When I got hired.
How long ago?
Oh, 3.5 years ago.
3.5.
To around 2021, 2022,
Yeah.
somewhere in that ballpark. Discuss that.
Hey, before you go in there, the white has been paid.
Dwight has been paid?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey Jay, where you at on the, are you doing any licensing?
I've been doing some water classes. Get my water license.
You got your sewer license, and the agreement was back then that we would pay for you to get your water license, and that was when there was like COVID and stuff going on,
Yeah.
so that kind of came to a halt with doing that.
Yeah, which now I went ahead and paid for it, and it's been, basically every Monday I have class, and then there's been 2 Tuesdays that I've had English class.
So how much longer you got to go on your class?
Till the end of April.
Till the end of April? And you're taking that through SIU, what is that, the RO,
The ERTC.
ERT Center, yes, sir, I'm sorry. Okay.
You have your sewer license?
Yeah.
You get your water license, we can do away with. $500 a month, one Mr. Moore.
White, yeah.
How much was the class?
$425.
$425?
And you paid that?
Yeah. Which I'm not, 'cause when I did the sewer, you guys paid for it, but then the agreement was I stayed for 3 years.
You got something saying that do you pay for it so we can
Yeah.
get you
But I'm not-
reimbursed?
I'm not worried about it then. I mean, not that I'm going anywhere, but that way I don't, if I decide to go somewhere, then I'm not.
Yeah, but if,
2 or 3 years ago.
yeah, if you get, go through the class and you pass the class, we need to reimburse you for whatever out of pocket you paid for that class.
But you should work so many years.
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
I understand it, but that's already been
Yeah,
here
but
for
you
3
know
years.
how well that holds up.
But
I
hasn't
mean,
already
yeah,
been
you
here
can
for
say
3
that.
years
If you're
at that point in time.
real responsible man, you stick to your word.
About,
That's not anything nowadays.
so yeah. You can put all that you want to writing, that's,
But the man's already
Not
been here
worth
for
the-
3 years, he's got a sewer license.
Yep.
Now he's working on his water license. So
Well, if you look back here,
I don't really think he plans on going anywhere.
$1,924 a gallon, and $500 a gallon.
okay?
They keep that all right.
That's right. That's what the cycle is.
And we never had no complaints.
Whether or not the man stays at, if he gets a license, he stays here for 1 year, we're still
Did
money
he-
ahead.
Did you get a raise when he gave you sewer license?
Nope.
He said he had raised since we've been here.
The last time I won, when Kenny got his, he gave him $1 raise, guaranteed another $1 when he got that. And he got water license, didn't get sewer, so he got $1 for water, $1 an hour. If you sewer license, give you another $1 an hour.
That might have been good back then, but inflation today, would you go to work and work every day for 3 years and not take a raise? Or not get a raise?
I have.
When?
No, after I retired, stayed home, but driving.
Okay, if you work for Shell, so you got a raise every year, you're probably union, would you not?
Sure.
Okay, that's what my point. I get a raise just like you.
Took me 10 years to get my last one. I just don't like giving raises.
But here's the problem. If you don't take care of the employees that you have, and he's going out, he babysat all this stuff, you call me and say, hey, I'm worried about going out and do this, go out and do it. Because if there's a problem, you tell them to call me. Because are you gonna go out there and pump these manholes out at 10 o'clock at night?
We got to be, watch our pennies.
I understand we
Have we paid
do.
any of these loans back? Transfer from one fund to the other?
Let's get back on track here, we'll talk about that in a minute.
Well, my thing is, you're worried about paying the loan back, again, you got a guy here that's worked here for 3 years and ain't got a raise, but you're worried about paying.
But we're borrowing from one account and we're not paying on the account, we only got
I
a certain amount
understand
of
that
time.
completely, but that.
And that's
doesn't-
illegal.
That doesn't make any difference to this man over here that's.
I know
getting
that,
40
and I
hours
agree, he
a
needs
week.
a raise, but we need to
Okay,
go in
that-
executive
that's where-
session and let's make something good for
And
him.
All
that's
right,
fine.
then you making that motion?
Yes, I am.
All right, got a motion to go executive session by Eichen at 7:57. Do I have a second?
Second.
All those in favor, aye?
Aye.
All those
Aye.
opposed? All right, let's go to executive session.
Jacob, what do you make right now?
You guys move the stuff back there.
It's, I don't know, Gage or. Okay, so I need a motion to go back into the regular monthly meeting at 8:39.
Make a motion.
Got a motion by Gage. Got a second? Second by Trevino. All those in favor, aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, the ayes have it. All right.
Aye.
Jacob, don't go nowhere.
I'm not.
Can I go to the bathroom?
No,
No.
Okay.
Hey, where's your coat? Get your coat.
Take these with you when you go though.
All right, I'll make a motion after coming out of executive session. Jacob hadn't had a raise in, what, 3.5 years?
Yeah.
Bump him up to 2.25 an hour. And then Russell give the water clerk 18.
Let's do them separately.
Okay.
So I got a motion by Donahue to raise Jacob's pay by $2.25 an hour.
I'll second it.
Got a second by Eichen. Let's roll call that, please.
Donahue,
Yes.
Cottingham,
Yes.
Eichen,
Yes.
Gage,
Yes.
Mills,
Yeah.
Trevino.
And then I'll make a motion to the water clerk to 18 an hour.
We got a motion by Donahue to raise the pay for the water clerk to $18 an hour. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Gage. Let's roll call that, please.
Alright, you're right, gotta catch up.
Fine.
Donahue,
Yes.
Cottingham.
Yeah.
Eichen,
Yes.
Gage,
Yes.
Mills, Trevino. Abstain.
Okay. Anybody else got anything? All right, let's go to visitors. Nope. No shows how to do some of them fancy dance moves. Marty?
No, I'm fine.
Donella? Diane?
Abby,
Abby?
I do want to know who my contact would be for the cemetery, but I can ask that after.
Yeah, you'll need to come to the May meeting. That's when the new board will come on. They'll have new committees.
Okay.
Until then, you can get hold of me. I'll give you my
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Welcome aboard.
Gary? Angie? Nothing? All righty, guys, thanks for showing up for the meeting. Need a motion to adjourn. Got a motion by Trevino, second.
Second.
Second by Gage. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? The ayes have it.
And the time is
8:42.